What's up, everybody? It's Jared with Capture the Magic. And when it comes to living in Florida or visiting Florida, as somebody who lives in Florida myself, you know, it's pretty common. You might have hurricanes, you got to prepare for storms, but it's not often that you have to get ready for freezing weather coming through, especially in Central Florida. And that is the case this weekend, as there is a potential for freezing weather, as well as, I guess you could say, there is a chance there could be snow in Orlando and parts of Florida. So we're going to go through what is happening this weekend with what you might be expecting, and it's not going to be your typical Florida weather, I guess you could say, this weekend. All right, this is from WDWNT, and it says, Walt Disney World prepares for weekend freeze. It says, freezing temperatures and icy conditions are rare for Walt Disney World and Universal Studios Florida, but will likely hit this weekend. The resort is preparing by covering plants and salting bridges. So Disney World is going through and covering plants. They said first signs of preparation for the freezing conditions were outside Magic Kingdom, as planters have been covered by white tarps to keep the plants safe. The tarps encircle the trees, which are not covered. So you're going to see this at, Universal as well. They're going to go through and prepare for this type of weather. So you got coverings out here in Tomorrowland, Casey's Corner, Liberty Square. They've already got salt down. So all over property, I'm sure Universal, again, is doing the exact same thing. They're putting tarps down, salt, preparing for icy weather conditions. So an extreme cold watch and freeze watch will be in effect from 7 p.m. on Saturday through 1 p.m. on Sunday for a lot of counties in Florida, especially Central Florida. An extreme cold watch means dangerously cold wind chills as low as 7 degrees are possible. Oh, no. Now, mind you, I hail from the Midwest, and one of the reasons I moved to Florida was because I was really tired of the winters. I hate the cold. It dries. I just don't enjoy it. I was tired of being freezing in the winter, and it gets, where we live, it gets down there sometimes. It might be in the 30s, at night, but typically during the day, you're talking about 50 to 60 degree weather in the wintertime. Very manageable. I quite enjoy it. So I didn't really ever think we'd be in single-digit territory in terms of wind chills when it comes to Central Florida. I think a lot of people traveling, especially Florida residents, probably the theme park's going to be pretty thin, I would say, this weekend, because you're not going to have locals going to the parks, undoubtedly. So if you're willing to brave the weather, you could probably have some pretty low crowds at the theme parks this weekend. Saturday winds are forecasted to be up to 45 miles per hour. The freeze watch means a hard freeze with temperatures as low as 20 degrees as possible. It says the National Weather Service recommends people dress in layers, including a hat, face mask, and gloves. Nah. I mean, you put on a hoodie and you just brave it. You just deal with it. Keep pets indoors. Ensure portable heaters are used correctly, and do not use generators or grills inside, and make frequent checks on older friends and family, and take your steps to protect tender plants. So it looks like on Saturday, the predicted high and lows are 58 degrees as a high, which is not too bad, 25 degrees as a low, and on Sunday, it's pretty much the same, 46 degree high, 29 degree as a low. By the way, I did look it up. What are the coldest temperatures like in Orlando on record? And it said the coldest temperature ever recorded in Orlando was 18 degrees, which was -8 Celsius, which occurred December 29th, 1894, during the Great Freeze. So it has been colder than this before, but again, you're talking probably like 100 years since something like this. I mean, it's been a long time since it's been that cold. So hopefully it doesn't get down to the single digits, but that wind chill is going to feel very, very cold. But it's not as much the temperature as is the wind chill. They said this is historically low wind chills. So you're talking the forecast is about 12 degrees on the wind chill, which probably ranks about number 5 all time in terms of the coldest wind chills that have been in Orlando. So on Sunday morning, the temperatures will be, in most of Florida, is going to be in the 20s, and then the wind chill is going to be in single digits in places, but definitely into like the 10s and 12 degrees. So Sunday morning especially, I don't think many people are going to be getting out, undoubtedly. But by Monday, it starts heating up a bit, and you're getting back into the 60s and 70s by the midweek. So, if you're going on vacation and this is the first part of it, it'll be warmer later in the week, but this weekend is definitely going to be cold. Now, it doesn't seem like there's going to be snow. They did talk about there's a possibility of there being snow with all of this. I don't think that's in the forecast. That would actually, I will say, if it's going to be cold, which is kind of my mantra, I want there to be snow. So if it's going to be this cold in the theme parks, at the very least, I think it would be cool to see some snow. I've never seen snow on, say, Cinderella's Castle or Diagon Alley or Hogsmeade. Like, it would be kind of interesting and kind of cool for some photo shots to get some snow, but I don't think we're going to have that payoff. It's just going to be cold weather with wind gusts And personally speaking, I think it's a great time to get some hot butter beers, a hot drink, and probably not going to the theme parks would be my guess. Again, I don't think the theme parks are going to be very busy themselves this weekend. So if you're willing to brave it, if you got if you got your layers on, you can probably ride some attractions that are even maybe some outdoor ones, even though your face is probably going to hurt on those, I would imagine. But this is the last weekend as well. If you're wanting to ride Dinosaur at Disney, as that ride is closing down very soon, you're going to have to brave the cold to get out to do it. And but at least that ride's indoors, I will say. And I do feel for the cast members and team members that are going to be out in this. And I'm sure that both destinations are probably going to have lots of sales of hoodies and sweatshirts and coats in their gift shops, I would imagine. People in Florida aren't built for that. Now, one thing I will always say, and probably during the day, it's up to like 58 degrees. It's typically pretty manageable. Like the sun's out, it's not too bad. But even when it's not in the freezing digits, once that sun goes down in the winter in Florida, it gets cold quick. I mean, it probably drops 10 to 15 degrees as soon as the sun goes down. And you'll see people in the theme parks scattering to go buy hoodies and sweatshirts and things like that once that does happen. So I would be prepared for at least a hoodie, probably a coat of some sort if you're going to go. As many times when people say they're going to Florida in the winter, like, what should I prepare for? And basically, I always tell people, kind of all seasons. Again, when you're there in the wintertime, people assume it's always warm and sunny in Florida. It's not always the case. It can get cold, especially in the winter. Not this cold typically. We've been to Magic Kingdom before at night when it was probably down to like the 30s. And it kind of feels colder because of the humidity as well. So it can be a little bit of a shock if you're not ready for that. So just keep that in mind. Be safe. Don't be outside more than you need to. Kind of sounds like you're getting ready for a hurricane in many ways, and kind of similar to a hurricane. When a hurricane does come through, a lot of times the lower crowds you can get is because people cancel trips or they change their trips as people don't want to mess with the hurricane. I don't know if that'll be the case as much. I don't think people are going to cancel trips because of the cold, but you're definitely going to remove probably the local factor of people that are in Orlando going to the theme parks, because more than likely I can imagine that locals aren't going to really be getting out too much this weekend. I can tell you firsthand, a couple weeks ago, it was like 8 o'clock at night, and it was in the 30s. It wasn't insanely cold, but it was in the 30s. It was chilly. And I went to Buc-ee's because I had to go get something. And, Buc-ee's, if you've ever been, it's typically like just packed. I've been at Buc-ee's at 2 a.m., and there's been just a store full of people. And I go in there because we have one close to our house, and there maybe was 5 people. I mean, it just was not busy. So when it gets cold, people in Florida typically do not like to get out of the house. They want to stay warm and wait till it passes through. So you can take advantage of it. And people from up north are probably pretty used to this, so you guys might just be just fine, just hanging out in the cold. But everybody else, keep it in mind, be safe. And those wind gusts are going to be the thing that gets you. It's one thing to be cold, but when you have 45-mile-an-hour wind gusts, that's going to be rough. I mean, again, we're going to be in the parks this weekend. We'll see how long we end up staying in the parks, because walking around in general with those wind gusts is not something I'm necessarily looking forward to. So I might find a nice place indoors somewhere to hang out, or just stay at the resort or something like that. So that's probably our plan for the weekend. But either way, if you're going to go, be safe, be warm, and watch out for those wind gusts. But either way, that's going to be it, though, for this video. So if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel, as we do lots of coverage here of Universal Studios, Epic Universe, Disney World, and pop culture. And let us know in the comments, what do you think about all this? And until next time, we will see you in the parks.